believe nothing he's saying. Because I'm just reading the Bible, right? We're just reading the Bible. Watch this.
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men.
So this is talking about grace and Christ. It says he has appeared to all men, right? Watch this.
Teaching us.
Hold up. What did Christ teach us?
Teaching us that denying ungodliness.
We have to deny ungodliness, right? So let's just say you were lesbian at one point, right? You couldn't. This is something that I thought about. The same women that are lesbians and commit abortions, right? They celebrate Mother's Day. How do you celebrate Mother's Day if you pro-abortion and being lesbian?
Bring it out.
Lesbians don't produce children, and people that kill babies don't produce children. They kill them before they come out. So how can you even be considered a mother? It's like confusing to me. That's why God says he's not the author of what? Confusion, right?
Book of Isaiah, chapter 3 and verse 12.
Now remember, she said the woman. Now a so-called black sister came up and she gave the right answer. Let's see what God said.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Who shoots us down?
Children are their oppressors.
You see that? You see that, my brother? The Mexican man has to be scared that a 12-year-old is going to shoot him. And guess what? Read.
Children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
Who rules over the black and Hispanic men?
And women rule over them.
So my sister, God said exactly what you said. The women is the only one left in the house. Guess what? In 1950s, right? 1950s, Amelia Bloomer was alive, and black women were being water hosed down with a black husband, right? But now, the black woman got blonde hair, she got pants, and now she don't care about no damn man. She independent because Destiny's Child said, you independent.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? Are you truly dependent if you celebrate the white man's lies? If you believe that Jesus is white? Are you dependent on the black man or just the white man? You dependent on somebody, right?
Wake him up,
right? EBT, who you dependent on that for when the black man's not in the house? The white man, right? So who? Give me that Romans 6:16. Let's see what God said. Let's see if God is cutting our people today. Let's see if God is trying to help our people out. Read.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 6 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
Know ye not that to whom ye yield yourselves servants to obey?
Whoever you listen to. So, yeah, you might not listen to the black man in the house because he ain't there.
That's right.
God says whoever you listen to, right?
Ye yield yourself his servants, ye are to whom ye obey, whether of sin unto death or of obedience unto righteousness.
So God simply said, my sister, what's your name? Tanya. Tanya? All right. So my sister, he said, whoever you serve, that's your God.
That's right.
So guess what? There's only two gods on the planet.
That's right.
One is fake and one is real.
That's right.
That's it. There's no third, fourth, fifth, or none of that. Let's get that in 2 Corinthians real quick. 10 and 3 and 4. Watch what it says right here. It says the God of this world has blinded the people. We're going to read that. No, 4. My bad. Chapter 4 and verse 3. Watch this.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 4 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
But if our gospel be hid.
Now, if the true gospel of Jesus being a black man, and that women are supposed to listen to their husbands, and a man is supposed to provide for his wife and not stare at women's asses, right? If the true gospel is being preached to our people, read.
But if the gospel be hid,
if it's hid in these damn churches, because these churches don't teach us nothing, right? These pastors are lying to us, taking our money, read.
It is hid to them that are lost.
Our people are lost. That's why we're called the lost sheep. Come up real quick. The lost sheep. How old is your little man? How old is he? He's 3. All right, I got a 5-year-old, right? He just turned 5. But the point is, it says the gospel is what?
Is hid to them that are lost.
Our people are lost today. They want to become Muslims. They want to become Jehovah's Witnesses, Seventh-day Adventists. And guess what? If every black man on this planet becomes a Muslim, I'm going to just deal with Muslims right now real quick. Because most of our women also go to that religion, right? If all our people go into Muslim faith, I got a question. Are the clubs still going to be open? It's still going to be... No, I'm saying, do you think there's going to be clubs in America if everybody on the planet becomes Muslims? Hell yeah. They gonna make money. People gotta shake that butt for the white man. So guess what? If everybody becomes a God-fearing man and starts keeping the commandments, right? Can there be clubs?
It can be, but
No, I'm saying everybody on the planet becomes an Israelite, has to keep the commandments, right? Which means you can't look upon a woman, you can't go touch another woman. There wouldn't be no clubs. There would be no clubs on the planet. So when you come into the Israelite faith, which is keeping of the commandments and the faith of Christ, right? There can't be no sin on the planet. You can't buy on the Sabbath. So all the stores should be closed on a Saturday. But that doesn't happen on the planet, right? Because watch what it says next.
In whom the God of this world,
The God of this world is the white man. The God of this planet is the white man. White Jesus is the God you see in Brazil, the God you see in Mexico, the God you see in China,
That's
the
right.
God you see in everybody's neck. That's the fake Jesus. That's why Christ said, there shall rise false Christs. Right?
That's right.
Because he was black, and he said in the future, a white man gonna pop up telling my people that he's the Jesus,
Bring it
right?
out.
So now you got the black woman and the black man following the white Jesus, right? Read.
in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not.
They don't, this brother, a minute ago, you missed it. There was a Mexican old man, about 80, 90 years old. He got offended when we showed him Jesus was black. You want to know why? Because he hates black people. You want to know why? Because the white man taught him to hate. So his God, which is white Jesus, said, niggas ain't nothing. Watch Friday. Watch this movie. Because who owns the industry? White people. Who owns music industry when it says have sex with all the women in the world and women ain't nothing, they hoes and thoughts? Who owns that industry? The white man, right? So now you got from Cater to You, Beyonce, right? Destiny's Child, right? To the white woman saying that song should be banned because it goes against women being homosexual, lesbians, right? So now they don't want a woman to cater to a man because guess what? She has the right to be gay now.
That's right.
So they're pushing, they're switching everything that's right. Give me Isaiah 5 and 20 real quick. Isaiah 5 and 20 is going to tell us that America, they switched you around, my sister. When you go to the bathroom, right? Which bathroom you go to? The female. How do you know that it's a female bathroom?
It has what they dress.
It has a dress, right? So, but in 1950s, Amelia Bloomer said, nah, y'all can wear pants. So now your commandment keeping got turned. Nah, you don't have to wear a dress no more. Wear you some pants. So now because you wear pants, what does that make you in a household? If you be like, I'll wear the pants in a relationship, right? You the boss, right? You the boss. Can there be two bosses in the house? Hell no. In KFC, there ain't no two bosses. You know what I'm saying? You got the one that owns it, and then you got the workers. Even the manager's a worker. The one that owns it, everybody else workers, right? So in the house, you got the boss, which is the husband, and then everybody else is supposed to be in there in line. Doesn't mean they're worthless. Doesn't mean that the house doesn't get things done, right? That's all it means. It means we're supposed to love our wives as our own flesh. If somebody breaks into the house and me and you are married, I'm not going to say it's your turn. 50-50, babe.
Here you go.
Go kill him. I'm going to defend the house, right?
That's right.
But they don't teach us that in America. They teach us, guess what? You got pants 50-50. But when it comes down to killing that roach, my wife is scared. My wife don't touch no bugs. She said her either. But if it was 50-50, you should be killing that damn bug. Stop waking me up. You know what I'm saying? But it's little things. Read.
That's right. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil.
So I'm going to deal with your little man. Does he answer basic questions like little things? How you doing, little man? You good? Okay, look. I want to show you something. I'm going to show you something real quick. Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 7. You see this man right here? He looks just like you, okay? He was the greatest man that ever walked the earth. He's better than every man, every fake superhero, Batman, Superman, Dragon Ball Z. He's better than anything you've ever seen on TV or cartoons, all right?
That's right.
And guess what? He was related to you.
Right.
All right? He's your great-grandpa. Right. Or what? Matter of fact, what nation are you? I mean, what race would they call you today? African American. So that's perfect. That is your grandpa right there. Look, your great-grandpa. He died for you. All right? They don't teach you that, and we're going to show you how important it is to learn that. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt teach them diligently.
That's the commandments and the Bible.
Unto thy children.
So every night, every day, every time he wakes up, God says you grab the Bible, or when you're walking around, you're going to teach him the Bible. Watch this. Let's see how he tells you to teach it to him.
And shall talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
So when you home, you can read them in the scriptures, and it says, agree quickly with a man that has power to kill. So you teach him that when a cop stops him, he has to give the license. He has to know how to maneuver around cops, because cops are going to look at him like he's dangerous, and they're going to kill him for a bag of Skittles. It happened to, what's his name? Trayvon Martin, right? So you have to teach him how to maneuver in society, right? That's what it just said. Watch this.
And when thou walkest by the way.
When you walking down the street, right? You see a man with a dress on, you tell him, God says you can't wear a dress. That Dwayne Wade BS, where his little boys dressing like a woman and acting like a woman, you got to be able to teach him not to do it. Guess what? I like this thing on Facebook. I read it. It says, if you don't teach your children how to be men, America's going to teach them how to be women.
That's right.
If you don't teach him how to be a man of God, America's going to make him homosexual. And he's going to chop off his stuff. And he's going to turn it into a vagina. That's exactly what's going to happen. Because that's what they're pushing in America today. That's what Obama did. He passed out gay rights. That's what he did for the black community.
That's right.
That was your leader. Watch this.
And when thou liest down.
Now, when you go to bed, my son, watch this, my son, I teach him about David's mighty men. When you read about David's mighty men, right? Eleazar, Adino, and then Shammah. Those men, they killed people with spears. They did a lot of things, right? They were bad men. All of them were black. So if you show him that and you tell him to draw it, or you find some pictures online and you tell him, like, get a picture of a black man with a spear, right? And it'd be like, look, this was Adino, or this was Shammah, right? And you have him color it. And you show him in the Bible that was that man, he's going to start seeing black men when he reads the Bible.
That's right.
Instead of the white trash that they give us on TV, right?
That's right.
So now he's going to be like, whoa, my superheroes are not Batman. Batman's fake first. And second of all, he's white, right? So his superhero, his pajamas is going to be what? Batman, right? All those white heroes. Watch this.
And when thou risest up.
Now when he wakes up, right? You tell him he's the greatest thing on the planet.
That's right.
Let's read it. Deuteronomy 7:6. Every day, this is a great scripture you should read him. Every day. Until he get out your house. Until he's 20. God says when they're 20, he becomes a man. When he get out your house, then, you know what I'm saying, you might not have to read this one no more. He might just know it by memory now. Watch this.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Read out.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God says you're holy. That means you're separate. When you go to school, you're gonna be the fastest kid. You're gonna be the smartest kid. That's what God says about you. Read.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
God chose you to be his people, to look like him. God said he made man in his image. You look just like him. Look, you don't have a beard yet, but you look just like him. Okay? Read.
To be a special people.
What God called him? What's his name?
Carter.
Carter. What did God say?
To be a special people.
Special. Special is very good, right? That's right. You ever heard of special? The word special means you're the best. You are the best person on the planet. That's what God says. Read.
Unto himself. Above all people.
Above all people. So when you see a Chinese little kid, a white little kid, an Arab little kid, God says that he chose you over them. That's why they have Allah. That's why they have Buddha. Because they have gods that look like them, right?
That's right.
They have fake pagan gods. Their gods didn't create the trees. He didn't create the heavens. Allah did not create that. It was the one true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And that is your forefathers. Your forefathers are the Israelites. But they don't teach our children that, right? So guess what he gets taught? He gets taught that Spider-Man is the hero, Superman, right? Avengers, all that. Thor. You know Thursday's based on Thor? So every time you teach him Thursday, the word Thursday, you teaching him Thor. If you teach him Friday, that comes from a pagan god, Frigga. So you're teaching them what that is. God didn't have no names of the days, right? Except one day. What was the day God named? Do you know? I want to show you.
Sabbath day.
There you go. The Sabbath, right? It's, yeah, IUIC TV. lot of stuff for little children, right? So that you can build them up. Because I'm telling you, they're going to destroy his mind before you even get the chance to teach him his ABCs.
I think I do. I put it on for him.
Okay.
IUCU.
IUIC? Cartoons? Okay, so you watch us. How long you been watching?
Like a year.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. So this is gonna be a mighty prophet. You keep him in this truth. You keep him straight.
That's right.
The God says, if you train up a child, he will not depart. Right? You gotta teach him these laws. You gotta put. I don't see fringes on them yet. You don't have fringes, right?
No, I didn't get to.
Okay. Look, watch this. At our school, you come and visit. You can get fringes for free. Get some fringes. We got my wife is on the sewing team. A lot of these men's wives on the sewing team. Boom, we got you. The next thing you gotta do is take off what?
My pants.
You gotta. So now you gotta put on a what?
A dress.
There you go. Do you have a problem with that?
I don't have a problem. I don't understand it yet, so I have.
Okay, you don't understand it. Can I show Deuteronomy 22:5? That's very good. It's very humbling for a woman to say, I don't really get why we gotta wear a damn dress. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real. It's in your brain. It could be a stumbling block that
That's
makes
right.
you never want to keep the commandments. But if we give you the understanding, hopefully God unlocks that thing, removes the stumbling block, and then you say, you know what? I'm gonna keep going straight. I'm gonna keep these laws, right? Watch what it says right here.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Read out.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So I got a question. Why doesn't he have a dress on and a bra?
It would be more woman-like.
Okay, but you didn't put it on him. You're his mother. You love him, right? You didn't make him wear no dress. So you didn't let him break the bottom half, but you breaking the top half. Let's see the top half. I'll read it one more time from the top.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So you breaking that one, but you got your son in order, right? That's showing you that you partly don't even understand that scripture right there because you're only keeping half of it. But you want to keep the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
All right, watch this.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Now, if you dress him as a woman, God is going to say something about that. Read.
For all that do so are an abomination.
God says your son, 3 years old, it would be an abomination. If Christ came back, he would put him to death. Now, if you love your children, you got him in order right now, right? You got him dressed like a boy, right? So he can go in the boys' bathroom. He got the little pants on, he can go in there. He won't be confused. Now, you throw a dress on him, he might go into the wrong bathroom, right? So, you knowing which bathroom you go into, right? What are you supposed to be wearing according to the bathroom sign? You said it, right? So, it's very simple. Now, the one thing that our women don't, they be like, oh, you know, it's a different generation, right? It's different times, so I can wear pants now, right? Let's get that in Titus. Watch this.
Bring it out.
Titus 2 and 11. Because a lot of people say we live in a different era, there's different customs now, there's different, Macy's sells pants for women now. Hey, I'm good, right? Let's see if God says that. Let's see. You got me?
This is the book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation hath appeared to all men,
So this is talking about grace and Christ. It says he has appeared to all men, right? Watch this.
teaching us,
Hold up. What did Christ teach us?
teaching us that denying ungodliness,
We have to deny ungodliness, right? So let's just say you were lesbian at one point, right? You couldn't, this is something that I thought about. The same women that are lesbians and commit abortions, right? They celebrate Mother's Day. How you celebrate Mother's Day if you pro-abortion and being lesbian?
Bring it out.
Lesbians don't produce children, and people that kill babies don't produce children. They kill them before they come out. So how can you even be considered a mother? It's like confusing to me. That's why God says he's not the author of what? Confusion, right? America is. The God of this planet is of confusion. He tells you, hey, don't read the Old Testament, but give me some money though. That's in the Old Testament, the tithes. They confused as hell, right? Watch this.
denying ungodliness and worldly lust.
You know what's worldly lust, my sister? For me as a man, worldly lust is looking at women with leggings and wanting to be with them, lay with them, right? Going to the clubs. All of those things are worldly lust for a man. For a woman, a worldly lust is saying, I'm going to go buy me some pants. I'm going to look in the mirror, see how fat it looks, and I'm going to go try to find me a man. And then when he's a nigga, right, and he treats you wrong, and he has sex with you and leaves you, you say you can't find no good man. You can't find no good man because you don't attract good men. You attract dogs. That's what God is telling us. Because if you know how God said you can tell a man by his fruits, a good man will keep all the commandments. So So you want to be married to a good man. You should be able to see what type of man he is by the way he talks. We're going to read that. By the way he maneuvers. By the way he speaks to your child. Because God says be a father to the fatherless. Let's just say you're single, right? And he, you know, his dad is deadbeat, right? When you get married to a man that keeps God's commandments, he's supposed to be a father to him. He's supposed to act like that's his son. But a lot of our women don't look for good men where you're supposed to find them, which is the Bible.
That's right.
Not the church, the Bible. God says he has to line up with the Bible. That's how you find you a good man.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.